football. I wish there was other football for me to watch.
Yeah, right? And nobody else has ever said, you know what, I really love the NFL, and I wish somebody else would come along so I could watch them also. But that spurred the decision to launch the second iteration of the XFL earlier this year, featuring 8 teams, a shorter play clock, and new rules designated to both speed up the game and make it safer at a time when the NFL has come under fire for a rash of player concussions.
Well, they made it safer when they went bankrupt and got rid of everybody, right?
Oh,
Nobody can get injured then.
Exactly. So Johnson's decision to take part in a group to buy the XFL was rooted deeply in 2 things, he says: my passion for the game and my desire to always take care of the fans, according to a statement. Now, remember, The Rock did start his career out in U of M. He was a football player before he became a wrestler, so he does have football roots.
Yes, indeed.
He added that he looks forward to creating something special for the players, fans, and everyone involved for the love of football. The bankruptcy court still needs to approve the deal at a hearing on August 7th. If that happens, the purchase should be completed by the end of this month. Johnson is partnering with Danny Garcia, a film and movie producer who was married to Johnson for more than 10 years before they divorced in 2007, as well as Redbird Capital, a company founded by former Goldman Sachs partner Gary Cardinale. Garcia and Johnson co-founded Seven Bucks Production, and she is listed as a producer of several of Johnson's top hits, including Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and the Jumanji sequel, The Next Level. Also Rampage, Fast and the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, and the HBO sports comedy Ballers.
Only one of those things you listed were good things. No wonder he has to buy a football league to try to recoup.
We talking about the first Jumanji?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the second one.
Jumanji.
I want to because it's got Danny DeVito in it and
yeah, it does.
And Danny Glover.
I was gonna say Don Cheadle, but maybe Danny Glover. I think you're right. Yeah, I liked the first one.
I want to see them play themselves in Jumanji and not somebody play them in, because that's how they do in Jumanji. It's the actors, but they're acting like something that they're not to fit. So, I don't want to see that.
It'll be interesting, but I honestly liked the first Rock
the first
Jumanji.
one was very good. Very good. Yeah, the ending was a little wonky, but it was overall a good movie.
We like wonkies.
And I heard nothing about shit about Rampage and Hobbs and Shaw. And I guess Ballers probably did good, but I'm not going to watch an HBO sports comedy about basketball. No.
So bankruptcy, no, that's all. That's already said. That's done.
Yeah. That's a pretty clever way to get around alimony, though, don't you think? Just get a business, buy a business with your ex-wife. Now you get half of this, and now leave me the fuck alone.
Well, I guess if she's partners in his $7 entertainment, she's part of it anyways. So
$7 is more like it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I feel bad for The Rock's current wife.
$7. I've given $7 to women I didn't even know their name.
So I guess that brings us to this week's edition of Comings and Goings.
Oh no! Where did they go? Where are they coming? I don't know.
Vince believes he won the Wednesday Night War as he has signed Khan.
He's got a con.
Yes.
As William Shatner would say.
Thank you. WWE has named Nick Khan their new president and chief revenue officer. Khan will report directly to WWE Chairman and CEO Vince McMahon. McMahon said in a press release, Nick is a seasoned media executive with a deep understanding of our business and a proven track record of generating significant value for sports and entertainment properties. While representing WWE at CAA, he was instrumental in transforming our business model by securing domestic media rights increases of 3.6 times over our previous agreements. Nick's management style and personal demeanor are perfect for WWE's entrepreneur culture, and he will fit right with our exceptional management team. Khan is the former co-head of television at Creative Artists Agency, CAA, and has worked with other top companies in the industry. This is pretty great. You think just people are too afraid to tell him that it's not Tony that he got? Like, you bought the wrong Khan, Vince.
He just wants a Khan.
Is there a relation there at all?
I'm pretty sure not.
He's got a lot of money in with the sports and entertainment industries. I think that'd be funny. And then he plays in that'd be awesome because then they could play him into WWE TV and storyline.
Give me a second, Paystee. I got something caught in my throat.
Ooh, somebody's dying.
I'm dying.
Ooh. I'll go right on to the next story. We can come back to this one to talk about it as soon as you're alive again. James Kimball is leaving UFC for WWE, according to Mark Raimondi of ESPN. Kimball has been working as a head of operations for the UFC Performance Institute, which has locations in Las Vegas, Nevada, Shanghai, China. Yes. He will now take a senior business operational role with WWE, working out of WWE's headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. Dr. Duncan French is taking over Kimball's former job at the UFC Performance Institute, according to MMA Junkie. You still dead? I think he's still dead, folks. That's fun. With that being said, we'll be trucking right along to the injury report. Whew. Kind of a painful one this week, folks, as on the Wrestling Inc. Daily podcast, Diamond Dallas Page revealed his family has recently been affected by COVID-19 as he, his girlfriend, and daughter, Brittany, all caught the virus. No wonder Jake the Snake Roberts is so keen to get the fuck out of there, huh?
I can understand that. And I'm actually alive. Woo!
I'm glad.
Oh. I had a piece of something that I had to hawk up out of my throat. It's something that the listeners did not want to hear, I believe.
But yes, we are talking about Diamond Dallas Page and his family's coronavirus contractual obligations.
Not good.
No.
It's actually very sad. Obviously, when you get it in the house, it's hard to prevent it from other folks. So,
I wonder how many people at the DDPY studio got it.
Hopefully, nobody. I mean, it doesn't look like DDP had it. So, at least according to this.
Yes.
But we hope the best for both his wife and his daughter. And we hope they come out of this with a clean bill of health. It hasn't been good. It hasn't been good.
It's going around.
Something that isn't going around is ladder matches. Because, that's not something that goes around, Paystee. But Dexter Lumis of NXT fame has been pulled from the 5-man ladder match at NXT TakeOver XXX due to an ankle injury. It's been announced that the superstars who were not pinned or submitted in the previous Triple Threat qualifiers will meet in 2 singles matches to determine who will replace Dexter.
Well, that's just overly complicated.
Well, if you ever watched the show Dexter that he's based off of, it's overly complicated. I always found it, you know what? I always found it weird that they actually kept the Dexter gimmick that Impact had with him. Just because it was so kind of dated. I don't know if they thought that it was so dated people wouldn't notice it, or...
It's WWE. They do that a lot. Like, oh, nobody's going to get where this came from.
Yeah, but to literally name him Dexter, it's like...
Yeah,
no,
it's real
Dexter.
on the nose.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know anybody who's going out of their way to watch Dexter in 2020 either.
They at least, in TNA, they at least called him Samuel Shaw, but he had the Dexter gimmick, but it's like... Yeah, I mean...
So he plays a cop who is secretly a serial killer in wrestling?
He plays a obsessive serial killer, yeah.
Okay.
With the gloves and the dress up and everything. Yeah, he's Dexter. He's not necessarily a cop, but he plays the obsessive.
That'd be a great role for your fake medic.
Who's your fake medic?
No, just any promotion's fake medic. You know, the medics they have come out to ringside to check on people. But this guy's actually in the storyline and is a serial killer. So nobody wants to get hurt and have to go see him. I don't know. That'd be a cool wrestling storyline.
That would actually, yeah. No, I dig that. I dig it. It's better than Dexter Loomis.
Yeah.
But there you go. What else we got, Paystee?
Yes. Indie wrestling star Marvelous Mitch Ryder has passed away at the age of 48. The news was first announced by his close friend Ian Rotten on Facebook.
Who the fuck is Ian? Who the fuck pronounces that Ian?
Okay, I went to school with a kid with the last name of Hale, and he had a brother named Ian, but we always called him Ian because the last name is Hale, and that was pretty cool. So that's why.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ian Hale.
Oh, okay.
Like
it
smoking weed in high school.
No, it took me a second.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like Mike Hunt.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, but it was a real person. I actually knew him. Ian Hale. Yes.
Well, it's just weird because the Sharknado guy is fucking Ian Scheringer or whatever, and it's spelled Ian, but he always insists it's Ian. And it's like, you motherfucker, it's Ian. If you weren't a celebrity, it'd be Ian. Why the fuck are you... It's not Ian. Who the fuck's ever been Ian? So, I mean, I guess if he was African-American, I'd get it. They do that from time to time. I'm sorry, but it happens. But, no, you're Ian. Ian Ron. What the fucking Ian? Start it over, Paystee.
Yes, back to me paying respects to the dead. Marvelous Mitch Ryder has been a part of the indie wrestling scene since he was a teenager, competing with promotions like Shikara, Combat Zone Wrestling, and Indiana's Coliseum Championship Wrestling during his career. He first debuted in 1990 under the ring name Mitch Bell. Ryder had the opportunity to work with WCW in 1992, and he was featured as an enhancement talent against stars like Cactus Jack and Ravishing Rick Rude. After competing for many years in a variety of promotions, Ryder opened his own promotion in 2007 called XWC Midwest. Marvelous Mitch was a centaur. No.
He was a centaur. He had 4 legs, a tail.
Why wouldn't we have said that first? That seems to be the most important part of the news.
That seems like it's a big thing, but, it's just something that we come across. He's a centaur. It happens. It's like, It's like what is it? Not Outreach. What was the Disney movie?
Uh,
Outreach.